Your person is going through an incredibly difficult phase in their life right now, one that feels heavy and overwhelming on both a mental and emotional level. They have been carrying the weight of their past decisions, choices, and actions, and this has left them with a deep sense of regret. Lately, they have been far too hard on themselves, constantly criticizing their own actions and blaming themselves for the circumstances they are currently in. Because of this constant inner battle, they feel emotionally drained and mentally exhausted, almost as if their energy has been depleted. What they need most in this moment is time alone, time to retreat into themselves so that they can process their feelings, reflect on their choices, and gradually begin to heal. Being alone does not mean they no longer care for you or the connection, rather, it is their way of recharging so they can face things with a clearer mind and a stronger heart. This period of solitude is important for them because they are going through intense emotional turmoil. Their karmic situation, the consequences of the decisions they made in the past, has been catching up with them. It is not easy for them to sit with this turmoil, yet they understand on some level that it is necessary. They are facing the consequences of their actions, and while they may not openly admit it, deep down they recognize that the pain they feel is part of their own learning and growth. The separation between you both, though temporary, weighs heavily on them. Even though they try to remain strong on the surface, the truth is that the distance is affecting them deeply. They miss you more than they let on, and there are moments when the urge to reach out to you becomes almost unbearable. Your person longs to hear your voice, to have a conversation with you, and to feel the comfort of your presence again. Yet, despite this powerful desire, they hold themselves back because of the no-contact boundary that exists between you both. They do not want to break it impulsively or come toward you without being ready, as they fear making things worse. This self-restraint has left them feeling trapped inside a cycle of unexpressed emotions. They carry so much love, guilt, fear, and longing within them, but none of it has been spoken aloud. The lack of communication is not only painful for you but also causing them tremendous distress. Every day, they battle with the silence, replaying moments in their mind, wondering what they could have done differently, and worrying about what the future holds for your connection. They are aware, on some level, that it was their actions, or perhaps their inability to act, that pushed you into silence. They know that you withdrew because something within the connection was not being honored or respected, and this realization haunts them. Still, despite acknowledging their mistakes, they do not want to lose you. In fact, the opposite is true, they desperately hope you will not let go of them. They wish that you could be there to support them through this storm, to listen to what they are holding inside, and to guide them back to a place of balance. They trust you more than they trust anyone else in their life, and that trust makes them believe you would understand even the parts of themselves they struggle to accept. At the core of it all, your person's love for you is undeniable. They love you just as deeply as you love them, and the bond you share is mutual, even if their actions sometimes make you question it. The real challenge lies not in the absence of love but in their struggle to express it. They often find themselves paralyzed when it comes to opening up, fearing that revealing too much of their vulnerability could lead to abandonment. The thought of losing you terrifies them, yet this very fear sometimes prevents them from fully stepping into the connection. They worry that if things become complicated or if challenges arise, you might walk away, leaving them exposed and alone. Their fear of abandonment is not necessarily about you or your intentions, it stems from wounds they have carried for a long time, wounds rooted in past experiences where trust may have been broken or love may have been withdrawn when they needed it most. These old scars resurface in your connection, making it difficult for them to fully trust in the stability of what you share. They want to open up, they want to let you in, but a part of them hesitates, creating a wall that is hard to break down. This inner conflict between their desire for closeness and their fear of vulnerability is exhausting for them. It keeps them caught in cycles of silence, regret, and longing, unable to fully embrace the love that is right in front of them. Despite these struggles, their heart belongs to you. They believe in you, in the connection, and in the possibility of healing and rebuilding. Even if they cannot find the right words or actions in this moment, their soul knows how much they need you. They dream of the day when the silence is broken, when the weight of unspoken feelings is lifted, and when they can look you in the eyes and express the truth that has been living inside them all along, that they love you, they need you, and they are willing to fight through their fears to be with you. Until then, they are working through their shadows, battling with their emotions, and slowly learning that the only way forward is through honesty, vulnerability, and trust. I have to admit something that I've never been able to say out loud before. I have never felt this way in my entire life. These emotions, these thoughts, this constant rush that lingers in my head, it's something completely new to me. I have gone through life thinking I understood what it meant to care about someone, to be close to someone, but now I realize I had no idea until I met you. I've never been in this kind of emotional space where I feel so completely overwhelmed, so head over heels, so deeply entranced by another person. You've touched parts of me I didn't even know existed, and in doing so, you've changed the way I see myself, my life, and love itself. I'll be honest with you, I know I haven't always made this journey easy. Up until now, I've been struggling to adjust. I've been trying to transform from the person I was, with all my flaws and defenses, into the person I want to be, the person you truly deserve. I've had to face the difficult truth that who I have been isn't enough. Not because I'm unworthy, but because you deserve the very best of me, and sometimes I've fallen short of that. It's not easy to admit, but it's important that you know. I want to acknowledge, with complete honesty, that right now I am not where I need to be, not for myself, and certainly not for us. But please believe me when I say I am not giving up. I can't. My heart refuses to let go, because my deepest desire is to be with you, to build something lasting and beautiful with you. I mean every single word of that, and I always will. There are moments when I find myself questioning why I sometimes give you the wrong impression, why I make you feel as though I don't love you enough or don't want to be with you fully. That couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is that I am completely, unshakably in love with you. I don't just want you in my life, you are my life, the center of my thoughts, the reason I wake up and try to be better every single day. If my actions have ever made you doubt that, please understand it wasn't intentional. It wasn't because my feelings aren't real. It was because I've been trying to fix myself, to make sense of everything inside me, and to learn how to act on my emotions in a way that shows you how much you mean to me. Before I met you, I was, truthfully, an emotional mess. I didn't understand how to love without holding back. I was used to hiding behind pride, behind ego, behind walls that I built to keep myself from getting hurt. I thought being strong meant being distant, that protecting myself meant shutting people out. But then you came into my life, and suddenly all those defenses I thought were necessary felt pointless. You helped me see what my heart and soul were truly yearning for: connection, vulnerability, and love. You opened my eyes to the possibility of being seen for who I really am, not for the mask I wore. And that revelation has been both the most beautiful and the most terrifying experience of my life. I know that along the way, I've made mistakes. I know there have been times when I've made you feel alone, or even miserable, and that breaks me because it was never what I intended. The last thing I ever wanted was for you to feel abandoned or unimportant in my presence. Please forgive me for those moments of weakness and confusion. My heart was never absent from you, it was only trying to figure out how to align my emotions with my actions. I love you with every fiber of my being. That's not just something I say lightly, it's a truth that I feel deeply, in the core of who I am. You are the person I think of constantly, the person I want to run to when life gets hard, and the person I want to celebrate with when life feels joyful. You're my safe place, my guiding light, my anchor in a world that often feels chaotic. I love you in a way that words can barely capture, but I'll spend the rest of my life trying to show you. And so I promise you this, I will not allow anything to come between us. Not fear, not insecurity, not ego, not the mistakes of the past. I promise to keep working on myself, to keep learning how to love you better, and to keep choosing you every single day. Because at the end of it all, nothing matters more to me than us. This journey we're on may not always be easy, but I believe with all my heart that it is worth it. You are worth it. And as long as I have breath in my lungs and love in my heart, I will fight for what we have, for what we can become together. I am entranced by you, inspired by you, and completely in love with you, and I always will be. Every time we go through these moments of silence, it leaves me feeling drained and exhausted without you. It is as if a part of me shuts down when there is distance between us, and I find myself yearning for the warmth of your voice, the comfort of your presence, and the reassurance that only you can provide. The quiet stretches out like an endless road, and even though I try to convince myself to be strong, I can't deny how much it wears me down. This is not just about missing someone in a casual way, it's about missing someone who has become the very center of my world. I have realized that this silence affects me so deeply because what we share is not ordinary. It is rare, profound, and real, and I feel it in my heart every single day. That is why I don't want to hold back anymore. There is no point in hiding my feelings or pretending to be unaffected, because the truth is, this connection has proven to be more real and transformative than anything I have ever known. From the very beginning, you awakened something inside me that had long been asleep. You gave me hope when I thought I had none, and you reminded me that love is not just a word but a living, breathing force that can completely change the course of someone's life. Because of you, I chose to let go of the parts of myself that were holding me back. I gave up old habits and even walked away from the addictions that had trapped me for so long. These were not small steps, and they were not easy, but I made them willingly, because you became my reason to fight for a better version of myself. And while I've been on this journey of change, I've watched you from a distance and admired the way you've carried yourself. Everything you've been doing, everything you've been saying, even the way you've handled things on your own, it has all been so meaningful and important in shaping the bigger picture of what we're building together. You may not even realize how much your actions and your words inspire me. I know there have been moments when my own confusion, uncertainty, or struggles may have made you feel like you were going crazy, and for that I am truly sorry. I never wanted to leave you feeling unsettled or doubting yourself. Please know that it was never because of a lack of love or care. The truth is, I was learning how to carry this love, how to be strong enough to stand beside you without faltering, and how to grow into the person you deserve. Through it all, you have shown such incredible grace. You have walked through your own struggles and challenges, yet you did it with a strength that inspires me every day. You did it with patience, with love, and with a kind of faith that leaves me in awe. You didn't just do your part, you did it beautifully, with resilience and with unwavering commitment to us. And now, I feel deep inside me that it's my turn. It's my time to step up, to be accountable, and to fully take responsibility for the bond we share. I don't want to stand on the sidelines anymore or let fear hold me back. I want to meet you with the same strength, the same dedication, and the same love you've always given me so freely. For the first time in a long time, I feel like I am in a better place, a place where I can finally open up to you without fear, without hesitation, and without hiding behind walls. I want you to hear me clearly. I am ready. I am ready to talk to you, to tell you how I feel in my heart, and to let you know what you truly mean to me. Love, when I am in your presence, I feel something I never thought was possible. I feel safe. I feel accepted. I feel loved in a way that is unconditional and unwavering. It is a love that doesn't judge me for my flaws but instead encourages me to grow beyond them. It is a love that sees me, all of me, and chooses me anyway. There is a peace in your presence that I can't explain but always crave. It's like the chaos in my mind finally settles, and I can just breathe when I'm with you. It's in those moments that I realize the depth of what we share. This isn't temporary, and it isn't fragile. It's strong, lasting, and built on something far deeper than appearances or fleeting feelings. What I feel for you is not just affection, it's a homecoming. It's the sense that I've found the person I was meant to walk this life with, through silence and storms, through laughter and tears, through every uncertain turn the future may bring. So, my love, as I stand here now, I want to tell you with all honesty, you are my safe place, my reason for change, and my proof that unconditional love exists. You've already given me so much of yourself, and now it's my turn to give back with everything I am. No more holding back. No more silence. Just me, standing in the truth of my heart, ready to walk this journey with you, responsibly, faithfully, and with all the love I have to give.